Hello guys, today's adventure is going to take us to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I'm currently in my hometown, getting ready to take the short drive up there. But the reason I'm going up there right now is because I'm investigating a voice I've captured before in Gettysburg. And if you watch my previous videos, you probably know what I'm talking about. And that is the voice of Anna. Now this is a spirit I started communicating with in about October of 2020. In the Rosewoods during Spirits Box sessions. Now, when I first heard her name, I was like, who is this? Because I was hearing all these male soldiers talking, and then there was this female claiming her name was Anna. And it was really curious to me who this was and why she was out here. Anyways, I would go back there weeks later, and again, Anna would be there. She would state her name, she would respond to me. She was always very friendly and didn't necessarily want me to leave. And this would continue on through the Spirit Box investigations there into December. Last month in January of 2021, I was investigating the Rosewoods again. I wasn't really getting any responses in the Rosewoods, so I went to another part of the battlefield. And again, the voice Anna came through the Spirit Box. So I was like, okay, who is this Anna and what is her connection to this battlefield as a whole? So after doing some extensive research, I found a woman by the name of Anna Huterlin. Now, Anna Huterlin was a resident of Gettysburg at the time of the Civil War, and her husband Cornelius Huterlin, they had a farmhouse located pretty much right at the battlefield, and their farmhouse is now a bed and breakfast today. Anyways, their story starts on day one of the battle when Confederates were marching close to their house, and Cornelius ran outside with a rifle. Now, he was arrested and taken before a Confederate general to be judged. Now this could carry an execution at the time, but it was believed Cornelius's life was spared because he was a Freemason. He had a Mason ring on, and that Confederate general was also a Mason, so that's believed to be why his life was spared. Now, their house was used also on the third day of the battle. It was held by the Union, so it was used as a headquarters, and it also saw some fighting along their land boundaries and along their farmhouse boundaries. There was also a barn on their property which was used as a field hospital, which makes sense to me because one time Anna, when I said, "Who are you?" she said medical, so that could make sense there. I'm not really sure. Anyways, Cornelius died in 1865, April 9th, 1865 to be exact, the exact day that General Lee surrendered to General Grant in Appomattox, Virginia. So that's interesting. And about another 10 years later, in the 1870s, Anna passed away. She is buried at Evergreen Cemetery in Gettysburg, right next to the National Soldier Cemetery. So I'm going to go there and try to find her grave now. That's going to be my first stop in Gettysburg, at the Evergreen Cemetery. The Evergreen Cemetery also has a lot of other notable people buried there, including Jenny Wade, the only civilian killed during the Battle of Gettysburg. So I'm going to go try to find Anna's grave and see what it looks like. I do have one picture of it I was able to find online. As far as I know, there are no known photographs I've been able to find of either Anna or Cornelius. I mean, they did live in a period where there was photography, but it was later in their life, so if they never had photographs taken, that would be understandable. Also, they did have two sons who served in the Union Army. They weren't in the Battle of Gettysburg. They were stationed somewhere else at the time of the battle. So I'm going to go up there and see what I can find on them. Can you keep getting close to me? This gray device in my hand. Get close to it. Touch it. Who are you? Yeah, it said Anna. I'm here at the Evergreen Cemetery. It's a little windy out today. It's really cold. I hope that you can hear me well, okay, with the wind. I'm currently in Lot G of the Evergreen Cemetery, looking for the grave of Anna, the spirit I communicated with. So far, I haven't been able to find it. Wait, it's right here, guys. This is unbelievable. I walked around here like 2 times. There's Cornelius's grave right there. And here's Anna's. You can barely make out her name on this. This is crazy. I literally walked around this whole plot like 2 times. And I'm putting the camera on just like, okay, I might have to give up soon. And I walk right here. And here's the grave of Anna. So this is Anna, the grave of Anna. So, Anna. This is the spirit I believe I've been communicating with out in the battlefield. This is kind of a surreal moment right here. Because coming here today, I did not have much information. I looked all over the internet to try to find where exactly Anna is buried here. And all I could find was Lot G. Which there's a good, I don't know, 400 graves here in Lot G probably. So it wasn't really the best odds to try to find a grave. But here is Anna. This is the spirit I believe I've been communicating with out there in the battlefield. It's kind of surreal. I was going to start saying on camera before I found her grave that it is kind of creepy out here because I'm completely alone. Right behind me, that gate, that's the National Soldier Cemetery right there. And here's Anna. So now I officially know where Anna is. So anytime I come back here, I can always visit her grave. Anna Huderlin. Now Anna was, like I said, an older lady during the battle. Her husband was older too. He was in his 60s. So he passed away, as you can see. His grave does have some damage to it, but he passed away April 9th, 1865, the exact day that Lee surrendered the Grant. And Anna, it really wasn't clear on her death online. It said possibly the 1870s, but according to this gravestone, she died January 17th, 1886. You can barely make it out in there. But here's Anna. So I might go get the spirit box because there is no one around and see if Anna will talk to me here at her grave. Alright guys, I got the spirit box set up right here, right in front of the grave of Anna and Cornelius. Right when I turned it on, I instantly got some voices coming through. They sound like male voices. I clearly said is Anna here, trying to communicate with Anna solely. Because obviously, this cemetery itself has a lot of ghost stories to it also. Is Anna here? Did I communicate with Anna? Anna Huderlin? Anna Huderlin? Are you here? Anna. Is there anyone here with me right now that wants to speak? Anyone at all? Anna, are you here? Anna, are you here? Is there anyone out here? Anna, are you here? I've been getting a lot more voices, but probably other spirits around here. Obviously, you just got something there. Obviously, right behind me is the National Soldier Cemetery, where all the soldiers are buried. But I'm trying to communicate with Anna again, who I've communicated with many times in the battlefield. If you look over there, you might be able to see a flag in the distance. That's the grave of Jenny Wade, who was the only civilian killed in the Battle of Gettysburg. So since Anna isn't speaking to me, or she's not here right now, let's see if anyone else will speak to me, because I've been getting a lot of voices coming through here. Is there anyone here with me right now? What's your name? Can you tell me your name? Are you buried here in Evergreen? Okay, guys. I just heard someone, but there is no one over here. It sounded like a clear human voice, like coming from over there. But there is no one at all. Okay. Spirit box has been quiet since I've heard that. Now obviously, I could probably altogether make a video on this cemetery one day with all the notable people buried here. It's a pretty big cemetery. There's also in the front, this was an operational cemetery during the battle. So in the front section up that way, there are some graves that actually have damage from the battle. But this video, I'm pretty much trying to focus on Anna, who is a spirit that I communicated with. And to me, it would make sense that she is the spirit I've been talking to. So, alright guys, so after using the spirit box to try to communicate with the spirit of Anna again, I have got no positive response from Anna. I've gotten no names. I've gotten a lot of stray voices coming through. Obviously it would make a lot of sense considering where I am right now. Nothing notable though. I heard a voice that sounded like a person, just a normal person, like right back there. Obviously there is no one back there, even at this second. At times, honestly, because I am completely alone out here. At times, I have, when looking for the grave of Anna, walking around here, I've had some just weird feelings at certain spots, and felt as if someone was standing behind me. I looked behind me and saw nothing, but in fact, one of the graves has snow on it, like that one right there, and when I was walking by, all the snow just fell off instantly. And I know there's a little wind out here, but that just creeped me out, because it's like you're walking by and you hear this loud boom, you know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna later go back out into the battlefield where I've communicated with Anna before, the spots where I have, and see if I can talk to her out there, and maybe finally get her to respond to, now that I know a last name, maybe I can officially confirm whether this is her or not. But her house is out towards the battlefield, like I said, her and Cornelius's old farmhouse. So I'm gonna go out there probably to where the farmhouse is. It is a bed and breakfast now. I don't think it's on a private road, so I'm gonna try to just go back towards it and film from the outside and just kind of state that that's where they're from. I'll probably go there next, and then I'm gonna go out in the battlefield, probably the Rosewoods again, and see if I can talk to Anna again. Obviously, like I just said, I've been getting a lot of stray voices on the spirit box here in the cemetery. Before I go though, I said I might try one day to I should make another video out in this Evergreen Cemetery one day, because there is a lot out here. But before I go out to Anna and Cornelius's old farmhouse, I think I might just try to look around a little bit, because actually, even though I've been to Gettysburg so many times and I live so close to Gettysburg, I never walked around the cemetery. I don't know why. It just never stuck out to me, but it is a pretty big cemetery. So I officially have found the graves of Anna and Cornelius. Huderlin here at the Evergreen Cemetery. Anna, spirit I believe I've communicated with many times in the past. I feel like I finally have a name to that spirit, a last name at least, and a story. And even though there's not a lot of information on Anna herself, there's still enough to put together who she was. Before I headed out of the cemetery into the farmhouse of Anna and Cornelius, I wanted to explore the cemetery just a little bit today. And one of the places I wanted to stop was the grave of Jenny Wade. As you can see, it has a flag up. That flag is maintained by the federal government, even though this is not federal government property here at the cemetery. Jenny Wade, actually, her real name was Mary Virginia Wade. But as you can see, this is her final resting place. Now, it was not her first resting place, but it is her final resting place. As you can see, her mother and father are buried next to her. And I believe that this was her fiance right there. He died, I think a few days after Jenny Wade, or a week after Jenny Wade. He was injured, but they did not know each other. They did not know that each other were injured or dead. So he died after her, but he did not know that she had died here in Gettysburg. So here's the grave of Jenny Wade. And I'm going to go up towards the front of the cemetery now and see if I can find some old gravestones, some old graves that were here during the battle that may have some damage. Alright guys, I am now at the entrance of the cemetery, as you can see right here. These are some of the older graves that are here. So far, I'm not seeing dates that necessarily are pre-Battle of Gettysburg yet. I'm trying to find those graves. Maybe they're over this way. Maybe you're back a little bit. But I'm gonna try to see if I can find some older graves before I leave, just to see some that were here, you know, when the battle actually happened. I know there were some damaged graves, but I don't know where they're located. Let's see what the dates are on these graves. Looks like the late 1800s, so yeah, early 1900s over here. As you can see, there's little monuments out there because, like I said, there was fighting coming straight into the cemetery. If I can find, these look like some graves that were, yeah. Okay, so right here, this grave, 1861, so that would have been here at the time of the Battle of Gettysburg. Looks like these probably were too. I mean, let me see what the date is on them. Yeah, 1861. There's some 1878, 1892, that's after the battle, obviously. Let's see what's up here. As you can see, the cemetery is pretty well mixed when it comes to graves. There's some modern and old ones next to each other in a lot of spots. And this cemetery is still active today. They still have plots still open. So this is the front section of the Evergreen Cemetery pretty much. Soldiers would have ran through here during the battle. Now, of course, there wasn't nearly as many graves. The cemetery wasn't that old at the time. But it's still interesting to think that some of these gravestones were here as the battle happened. So yeah, around here is the location of where Lincoln had the Gettysburg Address also. Some people would say it was actually on Evergreen's property here. As you can see, that gate is the National Soldier Cemetery. It used to be believed right there at that monument is where it was. It was somewhere around here though. Like from here, where I'm standing, to that monument is where the stage was, where Lincoln gave the Gettysburg Address. So, we'll explore the cemetery some other day when we're here on a more deeper depth. We'll find more graves of notable people. But for right now, this video is going to focus more on Anna, the spirit we communicated with before. So now that I found her grave here at Evergreen Cemetery, we're going to go on to her old farmhouse, and we're going to film a little bit out there. Then we're going to go back to where we communicated with her on the battlefield, now that we have a last name, and see if we can talk to her again. Alright guys, I'm going to film this from my car because this is an active bed and breakfast, and it's not a museum or it's not a museum or a place you can necessarily walk around without doing business, I guess. So I'm just going to film from my car because I can't really walk around the property, and because it's windy out, so I figured why not film from just in the car. But that brick structure is the original farmhouse of Anna and Cornelius. So they lived in that house. Obviously there's more added to it over time, but this was the property of Anna and Cornelius. And during the Civil War, they lived here. They lived here during the Battle of Gettysburg. This is where everything I explained earlier happened. It was used as a headquarters for the Union Army. The Union Army occupied it. There was some fighting around here on day 3. There was a barn that was used as a field hospital on this property. As you can see, if we look out, you can see it's really is farmland, kind of, or you can imagine it looking like farmland back in 1863. So this pretty much, it's amazing to be able to find this information and find this stuff, you know. We get a voice named Anna in the battlefield talking to us. We're able to figure out who she is. Most likely that's her. I mean, I can't say with 100% confidence that that spirit that we talked to is the Anna that I'm referring to here in this video, but I would say I'm pretty sure it is, because she's buried on the other side of the battlefield pretty much, and her house is on the other side of the battlefield. So it would make sense. She was a Gettysburg resident. She witnessed the battle firsthand. It would definitely make sense that her spirit is here and walks the battlefield, and it would definitely make sense that that was who I was talking to. So, Cornelius and Anna Houderlin. This is their house. It's now a bed and breakfast. You can stay here. You can stay here if you come to Gettysburg. So that's interesting. Anyways, guys, I think next, since I can't really film much around here, I'm going to go to the battlefield and go back out towards either the Rosewoods or the peach orchard or somewhere else where I got Anna's name before. And I'm going to just try to communicate with her. I don't know if she's following me around today or if she knows that I'm pretty much telling her story and exploring places she's been around Gettysburg, I guess, her home and obviously her final resting place. But this is her house that she once owned with her husband, Cornelius. Alright, now we're back outside. And we're back where we first ever heard Anna's name get called to us. That was right up here at this bridge. So when I'm up here, I'm going to go ahead and put the spirit box on and see if I can communicate with Anna again. Obviously, I tried to communicate with her in the cemetery. There was too much clutter going on with the spirit box. There were a lot of different spirits saying things, but nothing was really coming through 100% clear, or it seems like too many spirits were trying to talk at once, saying things. So this should be a spot where hopefully, if Anna's been around and keeping an eye on me all day as I've been following her life and her journey, maybe she'll be here to talk. But I also know that this is an area where we captured a lot of soldiers, especially Confederate soldiers, on the spirit box. So we will see. I am here. I didn't note this today. Usually I note it. I am completely alone today. I have no one with me, so this is a trip all by myself today. So we're back here at the bridge again. I don't see any people around right now. I mean, obviously this is a trail. There's footprints in the snow, so people have walked it. There's also, looks like deer footprints in the snow, so the animals have walked it. It's been about 2 days since the snowfall happened, so yeah. Let me hook up the spirit box and start talking and see if Anna can speak to me. Obviously this is a different time of day. This is about afternoon. I'm used to being here in the evening or right when it gets dark, but today's journey I needed to get in the cemetery where Anna was buried, and obviously you can't get there after dark, and I wanted to have as much time as I possibly needed to explore the cemetery, so I decided to come up a little earlier today. But ghost spirits are still out. It doesn't matter if it's day or night. It just adds a better effect at night than it does in the day. But let me get the spirit box up and see if Anna will speak to us. Anna Hurlin, are you here with me? Do you remember me, Anna? Is Hurlin your last name, Anna? Is Hurlin your last name, Anna? So I got a voice that said no. I'm thinking it sounds male, so obviously we might be picking up some soldiers' voices as we usually do out here. I'll try to communicate with them too if they're speaking. But this focus is trying to get Anna to speak again. This is the spot where we first ever captured Anna, and originally I would always get Anna's voice here, but I went towards the peach orchard last time, somewhere around there, and I got her voice again. So it made me think that she was around different parts of the battlefield. So, Anna, are you here with me right now? Anna Hurlin, are you here? I just got a female voice. I don't know what it said. Anna, did you just talk to me, Anna? Anna, I went to your grave at Evergreen Cemetery. Why are you still... do you like Gettysburg, Anna? Anna, did you just speak to me? Let me put the K2 meter on too. If you get close to me, I can see this object move, Anna. I'm trying to communicate with the spirit of Anna. My name's Anna. Anna. Hi, Anna. It just said hi. It said my name. Okay, I think I have Anna here. Anna. Is your last name Huderlin? Did you live on a farmhouse, Anna, here at Gettysburg? Was your husband Cornelius Huderlin? Yes or no? Anna Huderlin, is that you? Did I identify you right? Yes or no? Anna? So I've gotten a few responses from a female voice. There's been some other voices mixed in. Some male voices. It's... Who am I talking to right now? Can you tell me your name, please? I'm trying to speak to the spirit of Anna. Anna Huderlin. The wife of Cornelius Huterlin. We're getting more male voices. Are there any Confederate soldiers here? Another female voice. I think Anna's here. Anna, can you say hi to me, please? Can you say hi, Anna? Anna? Are there any Union soldiers here? Again, I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to communicate with the spirit of Anna. Anna, is that you? Yes or no? We're getting all sorts of voices right now. There is definitely a female voice that's staying. But I'm also getting a lot of male voices. Obviously, I would suspect soldiers. Throughout my history investigating this area, this spot, there have always been a lot of male soldiers here. Can anyone tell me their first and last name, please? Are you a soldier? Are you a soldier? Yes. Okay. They said, I heard a voice say yes. Male voice. What army did you fight for? The South? Okay. The South. What state were you from in the South? What state did you come from? Can you get close to me? If you get close to me, this gray device in my hand will go off. It's starting to go off. Okay, it's going off, guys. Keep getting close to me. Can you touch this device in my hand? Can you touch it? Yes? Okay, guys, this is getting pretty good. This might be a good investigation here. I mean, I came here pretty much just trying to talk to Anna, but we're getting some pretty good responses so far. Not every time I come here it's like this. I've had times where it's like this. Look at this. This is going off. Can you get close to me, please? Keep getting close. Touch the thing in my hand, the great thing. It'll go off. It lets me know you're around. So, are you a Confederate soldier? Are you buried around Gettysburg? You know where your body is? It said something. It might have been, of course, it might have been war. I don't know. Male voice again. Okay, so how many people are here right now with me? Were you born in the 1840s? Can you show me how you looked when you were alive? Can you manifest for me? I want to know what happens when you die. Do you know you're dead? Probably, maybe. Do you know you're dead? Do you know you've been dead for over 150 years? You know if you're still alive today, you would be like 170 years old, most likely? You know that much time has passed since the war? Keep getting close to me. Touch this object, this gray object in my hand. It lets me know you're still here with me. Again, I'm here to try to contact the spirit of Anna Huterlin. Anna Huterlin. If you're here with me, let me know. I went to your house today. I went to your grave. I visited you and your husband Cornelius. Are you here with me? Is there anyone still here at all? I know I heard some soldiers, some Southern soldiers, some Confederate soldiers earlier. Are you still here with me? Okay, 2 meters still going off, so. Okay, I want you to speak as loud and as clear as you can to me. Okay? Just speak, I can hear your voice. Is there anything you want me to know? How'd you die? How'd you die? Did you die in these woods? Anna. Anna, do you help the Civil War soldiers? Do you help their... Did your farm help the Civil War soldiers that were injured? Did you have medics? Was there a hospital at your house? On your property, Anna? Anna, can you tell me your name? Can you just say Anna for me to let me know you're here, if you're here? How many Confederate soldiers are here then? Are there a lot of Confederate soldiers here? Keep getting close to me. Touch this object in my hand. The gray object. It will go off. It'll let me know you're here. I'm trying to communicate with anyone who's here with me right now. Can you talk to me? Are you cold out here? Is it dark at night here? Do you want to leave? It's still going. K2 meter's still steadily going off with no problems. Haven't heard a female voice in a while. I have not got exactly confirmation that that was Anna that I was speaking to, but it was definitely a female voice. And then obviously I got lots of male voices of male soldiers I got. So we'll keep talking until we get to a point where we can't no more. So a few more stray male voices just came through. I want to talk to Anna. Anna, are you still here? Hi, Anna. Do you want me to leave? Confederate soldiers here. Do you want me to leave? Southern soldiers, you want me to leave? A lot of times when I'm talking out here, the voices that come through sound like screams in a lot of ways. Panicky screams from the male voices a lot of times. I mean, obviously I documented these woods in my last video, so if you watch it, you know what happened out here. But for those of you who may not have, there was a lot of bloodshed out here, especially Confederates. There's some famous pictures of dead bodies on the outlines of the woods just waiting to be buried right after the battle. So Anna, are you here? Anna? I just got another female voice. Anna? It seems like anytime I say her name, nothing comes through again. So I guess I'll just keep talking about the soldiers, and maybe Anna will speak again. Is there anything you want me to know? Alright, that was a pretty strong voice right there. Is there anything you want me to know? Were you shot? Were you hit? Why are you still out here? Can you leave if you want? So am I speaking with Confederate soldiers, or are there some Union soldiers over here too? Some Northern soldiers. Am I speaking with some Yankees, or am I speaking with some rebels? Did you not want to be taken prisoner of war? Did you go out on your own terms? If you were captured, they were going to send you to Point Lookout. Were you worried about that? Did you not want to go to Point Lookout as a prisoner of war? The K2 meter's going off pretty good. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, maybe because you haven't watched my channel, some of the older videos, Point Lookout was a prisoner of war camp where many of the POW rebels that were captured here in Gettysburg were sent to, and the harsh conditions there led to many deaths at Point Lookout from just starvation, disease, harsh conditions. So I wonder if any of the soldiers here knew about Point Lookout, knew that if they were captured they were going to be sent there. K2 meter's still spiking. Did you not want to go to Point Lookout? Are you a rebel? If you were captured, were they going to send you to Point Lookout? Do you not want to go there? No? He said no. Was Point Lookout a bad place to be sent to? Did you fight hard out here? Did you give your life for the cause? Keep getting close to this object, the gray object. It will go off and let me know you're here. It was spiking a lot. Now it's kind of quiet. But I'm keeping the camera on it in case it spikes again. Is there anyone here? It might have said me. That sounded like a female voice. Who is me? This object in my hand, can you get close to it? It'll go off. There we go. Going off again. If you're close to me, who are you? Should I know your name? Do you know where your body is right now? Do you feel like your life was cut tragically short? Can you communicate with other spirits, other people that died here? Okay, what was that? The K2 meter is still going off. But I heard someone talking right behind me. At first, I mean, I'm looking down there and down there to see if anyone's walking, because you can kind of catch them from a distance, but there's no one over here. I heard someone talking, like a conversation, like right behind me. Right here. Female voice just came through. I said, I'm back. Anyone hear me right now? Oh, look at that. That's going all the way up to red. Well, it was. Who's here? Can you make this device go to red if you're here? Can you put it up to red? To red. Come on. Get it all the way up. Little more. Look at that. To red. Come on. You can do it. Can you get this all the way up to red? Who's here with me? Anna, are you here? Is there anyone here with me? Can you make this device I'm touching go up to red? Can you make it go off? Get close to it. Touch it. It'll go off. Let me know you're here. Is there anyone here? Any soldiers? Are you a Confederate soldier? Anyone from Gettysburg? Anna, Cornelius, anyone? Speak to me so I can hear you. Okay, I just heard a footstep in the snow. Now, one time we were here, I was here with my wife, and it was dark, and there were leaves because it was fall time, and we heard something walk through the leaves right here. But I just heard a footstep. It sounded kind of like, let me try to emulate. I don't have boots on, but it sounded like a boot. It was like, I don't know if it showed up on camera, but I heard it to my left as I was looking at the K2 meter. The K2 meter is still going off. Who's here with me? Can you give me a name? Speak as loud and as clear as you can. Who is here with me? Anyone? Andrew. Andrew. Andrew, are you a Confederate soldier? Or a Union soldier? Andrew, what state are you from? Andrew. That was so clear, guys, that Andrew, like I never heard, other than Anna, I've not heard a name so clear come through that box. He was like, Andrew. Andrew, are you a Confederate soldier? Get close to me. Said something. It was the same voice that Andrew said something. I don't know what it said though. Andrew, can you give me anything about you? Last name? What army you were a part of? Anything? Anything at all, Andrew. If I can get a last name, I can find out who you are. That said something. Again, it was like a scream. Can anyone touch me? Can you tap me on the shoulder? It lets me know you're here with me. I think I heard your footstep. Someone made a noise with a foot. Are you able to touch me? Like, can you tap me? Can you touch me? Can I feel your fingers on me? I'm not going to be scared. I just want to know you're here. I know it takes a lot, but can you touch me? Are you able to touch me? Can you give me a yes or no on that question? Can you touch me? Can you just tap me? I mean, no, I'm not going to be scared. I'm not going to be hurt. I just want to acknowledge you're here. If you touch me, it lets me know that. It's going up again, spiking. Not touch this, but physically touch my hand, touch my shoulder. Just touch me. Now, obviously, if something does touch me, you guys won't be able to see it, most likely, unless it manifests. But at least I will feel it. I'd never been touched by something, at least not physically been able to feel hands on me, ever, in an investigation. That's the experience I want to experience, at least. So I always try. I know it probably takes a lot of energy to do that. So I don't know if anything would be able to physically do that to me. But I mean, I'm hearing a lot of voices. I heard footsteps already. I've heard conversations in the background somewhere back there. So it's pretty active for daytime. It's pretty active. I mean, like I said before, it doesn't matter if it's night or day. It's just at night you tend to be alone more. Like out in the distance down there, like probably about a 2 minutes walk, there were people coming, you know? When people walk by, you kind of got to stall your investigation, because you can't be asking questions like this and have it kind of contaminates the environment. But you know, at night there tends to be no one out. I'm gonna leave now. Is there anything you want to tell me before I leave? Do you want me to leave? Okay, I'm gonna leave then. Bye, Andrew. Bye, Anna. If I communicated with you, bye, Anna. And goodbye to any soldiers out here, or anyone. All right, guys. So far, I may have or may have not communicated with Anna. Definitely was a female voice here, but it never was confirmed whether it was Anna or not. I communicated with some soldiers, obviously, so a lot of male voices. I'm gonna head over to another spot, the other spot I've captured Anna's voice before, and maybe I might be able to capture her over there. I don't know, but that's my last shot for today, to just try to talk to Anna, communicate with Anna, and see if I can get any confirmation on whether or not the Anna that I've researched and discovered is the Anna I've been communicating with. Alright, guys, I'm now in the area where I've captured Anna's name through the spirit box. Last time I was here, me and my wife were here. I investigated down in the Rosewoods. Anna did not speak at all down there. Not necessarily that we were trying to communicate with her only down there at that time. And then I put the spirit box on this rock right here and had it going for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden her voice came through, and that's when I said, okay, she must be a spirit that's around this battlefield, because this isn't really anywhere near the Rosewoods. And that made me want to investigate more, find out who she could possibly be. I found an Anna that lived in Gettysburg that had some connection to the Civil War, and that's how we got the name Anna Hurterlin. I keep having a hard time pronouncing that last name still. I keep thinking of the pronunciation, because I heard it. There was a YouTube video at the farm that someone made years ago. They pronounced the name, and I keep trying to pronounce it right, and I keep feeling like I keep messing it up. But I'm gonna hook the spirit box up again over here and see if any way we can get Anna to speak to us again. So I have the K2 meter on too. Last time I was over in this area, it did not do anything at all. It's not doing anything at all right now. I mean, we just finished up a good session at the Rosewoods. I stopped because a big group of people on skis, I guess that's how they hike around here, on skis, and when it's snow, came rumbling through, I think like 20 people, and I just said, okay, at this point, there's too many people coming through, and they're coming back around, and I figured it was just not a good environment anymore, because I wasn't completely alone. It's now afternoon. I got here in the early morning kind of, so it's a weekend. People are starting to come out. But anyways, before this area gets congested or anything like that, let me go ahead and start the spirit box up and see if I can get Anna to speak to me. She may have speak to us in the Rosewoods during that last session. We did get a female voice, but again, she did not confirm her identity, so I cannot say that for sure. Alright guys, I got the spirit box on. Instantly got a few male voices coming through, not clear words. So I'm just going to ask the usual questions and see if anything will really come through here. Let me see if I can change the sweep rate a little bit here. Let's try this rate. Let's see if that will work. I'm gonna walk with it because there's really no way to put it down. I mean, the rock's very slippery with snow on it, icy snow. So, is there anyone here with me right now? What's your name? Anna, are you around? Is there anyone here? Can you speak to me? Can you speak to me loud and clear? Who are you? Are you a soldier? So far I'm just getting some male voices. Can anyone say hi to me? Alright guys, after filming with the spirit box, changing it up a little bit, seeing if I could get a better sweep rate, things of that nature, I haven't really got any female voices, just the male voices here and there, a few random noises, nothing too crazy. K2 meter hasn't done really anything in this area at all. So I'm probably going to call it a day here in Gettysburg because it's now starting to get to the time where, even though it is freezing cold out here, this is when people come out and hike and all sorts of stuff. It's about afternoon on a Saturday, so you know, you either got to do it early in the morning or you got to do it on the weekday, or you got to do it in the, you know, in the night. And now's not the best time to be investigating. Obviously there are places, but pretty much this wasn't really a general investigation for me. It was more of, have I found the identity of Anna, the Anna in the videos? Have I found her identity? And it was fun to go find the gravestone and go to the old house, and you know, maybe we just talked with her in the Rosewoods recently. I don't know if that was her, but it was definitely a female voice, so I would say it probably was, considering that that's the only female we ever have talked to with the spirit box out here in Gettysburg. So I'm pretty confident that we have found the identity of Anna, and that is the spirit of Anna. So guys, thank you for joining me on this adventure. Yeah, so guys, thank you for joining me on this adventure today. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you come to Gettysburg, you too can try to communicate with Anna. You too can go see her grave, and you too can go to her house. You can even stay in her house. It's a bed and breakfast if you want to. Yeah, this was a fun discovery. It was a fun adventure. It was fun exploring the lead of Anna and seeing what we could find on her, and see if that was the spirit of Anna that we have communicated with. Thanks for watching, guys. There's a lot more videos coming soon, so please check in all the time. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, this is Fixed Image saying peace.